You're still awake? Normal people usually sleep when the entire camp is asleep. So why are you still staring at the fire? You can't sleep? Again? You know tomorrow we're walking through monster territory, right? I really appreciate if my ranger wasn't falling asleep in the middle of a battle because he spent all night keeping me awake. No, I'm not casting another sleep spell. Last time I did that, you somehow slept for 14 hours. Our tank had to carry you. He still complains about it. No, I'm not apologizing. You want me to tell you a story? Seriously, are you a little kid? Fine. If you're still awake after that, I'm making you drink the bitter sleeping tea, and no, you're not complaining about the taste this time. Deal? Good. Once upon a time, there was an adventuring party. A very brave adventuring party. They defeated monsters, saved villages, collected treasure. Everything was going wonderfully, except one member absolutely refused to go to sleep. Every single night, he kept talking. He wanted snacks. He wanted stories. He asked questions. What if dragons sneezed fire? What if ghosts need blankets? What if slimes are delicious? Eventually, everyone in the party became exhausted. So, they waited patiently until he finally fell asleep. Then they tied him to a tree, packed up camp, and left him behind. What, you don't like that story? I thought it had an excellent ending. No? Too cruel? Maybe. Fine. I'll tell you a better one. One that's actually worth staying awake for. Let's see. Once there was a little fox spirit. She wandered too far into a snowy forest. The snow covered all of her footprints. Every tree looked exactly the same. Every path disappeared beneath fresh snow. She carried a tiny lantern, but every cold gust of wind blew it out, again and again, until finally she sat beneath an old pine tree and started crying. Not because she thought she'd never find home, but because she thought nobody even knew she was missing. Then, something small floated out from behind the trees. A tiny lantern. It wasn't much bigger than the palm of her hand. It glowed with the warmest golden light she'd ever seen. The lantern spirit never spoke. It simply floated ahead, then looked back, waiting for her to follow. Whenever the wind grew colder, its light grew brighter. Whenever the snow became too deep, it found an easier path. And whenever the little fox became frightened, the lantern gently bumped against her head, almost like it was saying, "You're not alone." So, together, they crossed frozen rivers, moonlit hills, sleeping forests, fields covered in sparkling snow. Finally, just before sunrise, the fox spirit saw the lights glowing in the distance, her village. Her family had searched all night. The moment they saw her, they wrapped her in blankets, held her tightly, and refused to let her out of the sight. When the little fox turned around to thank the lantern spirit, it had disappeared. The only thing left was one tiny glowing feather resting in the snow. They say, if someone with a kind heart ever becomes truly lost, a lantern spirit will always find them, even if nobody else can. So, what did you think? You like the one better? I thought you might. Oh, look at that. You're finally yawning. Took you long enough. See? See? I told you one story would work. No, you don't get another one tonight. You'll just stay awake, asking questions again. We'll save another story for the next campfire. Now close your eyes. Get some sleep. Tomorrow, I need my ranger awake and preferably not getting himself stabbed again. Good night. And thank you for listening.